So the first champ of the Brands race of 2012 sees Josh Barrett on pole position by nearly quarter of a second to Oliver White, the 2011. Van Diemen's on the front row. In the second row is Adam Quartermain and Luke Cooper. On the third row is a great qualifying session from Cole Hemming, beating his teammate and new racer this year is Ryan Cullen. On the fourth row of the grid is Bob Higgins, and in the 1989 Reynard, Stuart Kestebaugh put that car 8th. Peter Alexander, another great performance here in the Macon MR8, qualified 9th. Alongside him will be Miles Johnson, so that's our top 10, all separated by 18 tenths of a second. Onboard car is Luke Cooper as the revs rise, as the red lights turn on for the first race of the year, and then for the champion of Brands, and the lights go out now and we go racing. And who's going to make the better start? Hey, Josh Barrett is. So it's going to be Quartermain and White almost side by side. Quartermain trying to have round the outside here, and he almost does, but not quite able to do so. It's right underneath. Oliver White there, third. Good start from Cole Hemming. Cole Hemming's got ahead of Luke Cooper. So, and right round the outside. So it's actually Oliver White, wasn't it, trying to come round the outside in the paddock, but it's Adam Quartermain that goes second. Josh Barrett though leads the way as they head onto the Cooper straight for the first time of asking. Cars now head through Surtees for the first time, and Quartermain's got lots of pressure from White. So Oliver White then third. Cole Hemming going well in fourth. Fifth is Luke Cooper. Not a great start from him. Leaders head through Clark Cup to complete the first lap of this 12-minute race. And right in the slipstream now is Adam Quartermain, as they break now for Paddock Hill Bend. Less than a car length between the top two. Josh Barrett though holds on to his lead. Top three with a slight gap now to Cole Hemming as they head up Howard Hill into Druids hairpin round the outside. Looks Oliver White. He can't get that done though. Top three absolutely line of stir. Cole Hemming not far behind. And look in stick position is Stuart Kestebaugh in the old Reynard. Now we ride on board with Luke Cooper as we head through Graham Hill Bend. Now we put power down in the lowering sunlight here at Brands Hatch. Now we head down into Surtees then, sitting right behind Cole Hemming, who's having his best race of his career. Sitting there in fourth position. Now head through clearways. Luke Cooper going for the swooping line for the corner, and then he can sit in the slipstream of the fourth place car of Cole Hemming. There's now with power down the Brabham Straight. Into Paddock Hill Bend then, Josh Barrett still at the front of the pack, Adam Quartermain right behind him there. Oliver White sitting there in third. Last time we saw Formula Ford racing was at the One Hayes Trophy, but still a great performance from Oliver White. Come from well down the field to get a good top 10 finish. Now Cole Hemming and Luke Cooper trying to bring themselves in that top three battle. Now we see Stuart Kestebaugh starting to lose time. So Barrett still leads in from Quartermain, White, Hemming and Cooper in the top five. Can still win. We've still got about 10 minutes left of this race. Surtees, McLaren, and they all break for clearways. They're looking for a gap but couldn't find it. Could Adam Quartermain, he looked to get past Josh Barrett. So far Barnett's had a good defensive drive, but he's going to have to do it for a lot more laps yet. He's right in the slipstream now with Quartermain. What's he going to be able to do? He pulls out of the slipstream as they head into Paddock Hill Bend, but he still can't find a way through. Nothing separating the two cars. Now Oliver White's dropped back into the clutches of Cole Hemming now, as the cars head into the Druids hairpin. Back on board with Luke Cooper then as he looks to the outside of Cole Hemming as we head through the Druids hairpin. The power now down towards Graham Hill Bend. Barrett there still in the lead, you can see, with Quartermain right behind him. That gap, that very small gap, but normal racing terms, but it's quite a big gap in Formula Ford 1600 racing to Oliver White. Oliver White's close to in already. Then Cole Hemming there defending his position as they head through clearways. They put the power on now. In the slipstream is Luke Cooper, hoping to find a way past into Paddock Hill Bend he is. I don't think he's quite close enough this time. So we cross the line to complete another lap. Then we break into Paddock Hill Bend. And now you can definitely see Hemming and Cooper starting to fall away from the top three. Cooper now looking the inside. No, that's not going to work as we head into Druids hairpin. And the top three then getting away as we can see there this time. Still Josh Barrett then at that front. Quartermain and White. Top three absolutely together as they head into Surtees for another time then. Then they break into clearways Now Cole Hemming, as he starts to defend a bit more heavily from Luke Cooper, the top three are going to break the toe to that battle. Remember, Cole Hemming was a second off the pace in qualifying, so he's done well to hold on to these top three for the first quarter of this race. And now we get onto the brakes into Paddock Hill Bend again. Quartermain just cannot find a way past the race leader, Josh Barnett, as they head down and then back up the hill once again. Through the Druids Hairpin. So Josh Barnett still in that race lead, and definitely see the gap getting bigger now to Cole Hemming, who's lost his toe. Right, the top three then, Josh Barnett still at the front. And Adam Quartermain, he's right behind him. As we see a car peeling off there into the back entrance into the pit lane, we can ride back on board with Luke Cooper then through Surtees, and he gets closer to Cole Hemming, but there's no way through because Cole Hemming hugs the inside line. Again, go for that swooping line through clearways. We see it so often here at Brands Hatch. And then into the slipstream, all the way down the round straight. The Brands Hatch Indy circuit, one of the hardest tracks to overtake at, in the home of the Formula Ford Festival for a long time now. And up on the inside comes Luke Cooper. Luke Cooper gets the position, does he? Yes, side by side action, but he goes through. So Luke Cooper up into fourth. It's a good move there from Luke Cooper. And the top three still absolutely together as Oliver White tries to get a cut back there on Adam Quartermain. But Quartermain held the position nicely as they now head into Graham Hill Bend then for another time. These 5 cars dominating this race. Easily the fastest 5 cars out there. So Barnett, Quartermain and White's going to get some traffic against Quartermain right behind Josh Barnett this time as they head through clearways. Now they head into Clark Curve. And as the cars reappear again behind the back of the garages, they went for a moment, but right in the slipstream, Adam Quartermain, this is his best opportunity to take the race lead. As they head now into Paddock Hill Bend. Josh Barnett late on the brakes, he stays in front. Now this piece of traffic. Now Josh Barnett darts to the inside there and followed by Adam Quartermain much quicker up the hill, but there's no way through. And now he runs out wide and Oliver White's going to try and come back again, can't do it though. They're pushing hard. He's both, all the top three really, but no way past Josh Barnett. Can the 2 cars behind go? Now they're going to have to start to scrap because Oliver White's right behind Quartermain, and Luke Cooper already started to bring that gap back in. And up on the inside, Oliver White on the inside line, and now the 2 cars are side by side as they head through Clark Curve. Then the cars go above you briefly, but who's in front? It's still Adam Quartermain, I think, ahead of Oliver White, but White right in that slipstream as they head down into Paddock Hill Bend. And Quartermain stays in front, but much late from the brakes. Getting closer to Josh Barnett, but then Barnett with the better line through the corner managed to slightly eke out that gap a bit more. But then Wright really landed the brake to Druids, and he's right on the tail of Barnett again. As we thought, Josh Barnett was starting to get away. The 2 cars behind have gone right back in the slipstream again, and there's nothing between them. So onto the Cooper straight then. It's still Josh Barnett that leads then in the Van Diemen. 11 years old that car is now, showing that these Formula Ford Kent cars, it doesn't matter how old your car is. And up on the inside again, Oliver White may well have this done this time because it's well and truly alongside, a lot further over up in this time. Again, we can't see the cars as they head behind the garages, but it's in the lead for Barnett, but they're side by side for second as they cross the line. Who's got the position? White on the inside, Quartermain on the outside, and Oliver White has that position taken, so in just second goes White, and Luke Cooper's closing them in now. But and again, Quartermain comes to the outside line as they head up into Druids Hairpin. We're head on board now with Luke Cooper. We break the 2 cars in front are absolutely side by side. This is allowing Josh Barnett to get away, and Oliver White now has a position done. It's taken him 3 corners to get the position, showing you how tight these cars are around this Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Champion of Brands producing the best race of the day once again here on this MSVR meeting. Now through Surtees on board with Luke Cooper. Now you can see how much time he has gained in just a couple of laps because of the car scrapping in front of him. And as well you can see Josh Barnett getting away, even though he has not had a slipstream all race. And now once they start scrapping behind, he's used that as a great time to have a go at pulling away. That's exactly what he's done. Now the battle was second again because Quartermain looked to the outside, was unable to do that. And again he goes to the outside for the Druids Hairpin. Can he get this done as they go underneath the new livery bridge for 2012? But he still couldn't do it. Now Luke Cooper almost on the tail of the battle for second. through Graham Hill Bend then. The battle was second between Oliver White and Adam Quartermain, absolutely together. And now Luke Cooper joining that battle then. We've already seen him make a place with Cole Hemming, so he knows the best place to do it. Paddock Hill Bend was on that occasion. That second lead now Josh Barnett got, and he's able to keep it now. We probably broke the toe. The second in Formula Ford terms is absolutely huge. So across the line, only a few minutes left on the clock. About 3 minutes to go now. You see a car had pulled off them, the inside or the outside of the circuit, left hand side of the circuit as they approach Paddock Hill Bend. So through Druids again, trying to go for the tighter line there with Adam Quartermain unable to make a move at all though. So it's a battle of a second now to watch because Josh Barnett has got away. It looks like he's heading towards the first victory of the year in the Champion of Brands. So they head into 30s now then. White, Quartermain and Cooper all together. But of course Josh Barnett, any mistakes he makes will put him out of contention for the win probably, or at least he'll be under threat. So through Clark curve then, and now Luke Cooper's the person on the attack this time. As they head down this Paddock Hill Bend, it goes to the outside line, but he can't get anything done. I think there was possibly yellow flags out there for that stationary car on the side of the circuit, running very wide there was Adam Quartermain, but he held it onto the tarmac, so that wasn't a problem. Now, as the battle was third, start to scrap us a little bit. I wouldn't say Oliver White started to go away, but a good exit to the Druids hairpin has latched right onto the back of the car in front now. Oliver White has been caught right up now by Adam Quartermain once again. There's more traffic to deal with as the cars now head through 30s, then McLaren, and then they will turn to clearways. Josh Barnett will be the first person to deal with the back markers, so through clearways they go and they put the power on now for Clark Kevin. There's a car right on the edge of the circuit. There was a car right on the edge of the circuit there. Now only about a minute or so to go in this race. We should get squeezed in 2 more laps as the cars go on the brakes for Paddock Hill Bend then. Josh Barnett dealing with the traffic now. White starts it, then White and Luke Cooper will, but Luke Cooper slows, as do the cars in front. Now I wonder if that car on the edge of the circuit has caused a stoppage to the race, because the cars are heading very slowly down into Graham Hill Bend. And yes, as I expected, red flags are out. That car too close to the edge of the circuit for them to risk it, and with only a minute or so to go on the clock, they decided to stop it early. Let's just take a replay of the start of Luke Cooper, because it wasn't the best start for him. Cole Hemming there making a very good start, making his way, gain the position, putting himself in 4th position for Paddock Hill Bend. Josh Barnett having to defend heavily as the cars headed up to Druids for the first time. And then you can see that there's Adam Quartermain's great drive to get him into 2nd position right round the outside of Druids. Don't see that very often. Here are the results to the race then. So it was classified after 12 laps, and Josh Barnett won by just 1.25 seconds to Oliver White. 3rd was Adam Quartermain. 4th was Luke Cooper in the newest car at the front of the pack, the 2010 Swift. In 5th was Cole Hemming, his best race of his career. In 6th was Stuart Keselbaum in the 89 Reynard. 7th was Miles Johnson. 8th was Ryan Cullen, his first ever motor race. 9th was Peter Alexander, the really old Macon. And then 10th position was Simon Davey. He was only 22 seconds behind, so the top 10 separated by under 22 seconds.